Hi, Dad. You're not still at work, are you? I forgot what time it is over there now.
Anne, hi, it's pretty rare to get a text message from you. Is everything okay?
I've got something important to talk to you about. It might take a while.
No problem, I'm done work and I just got back to my place. What's up?
This might be a little hard to believe, so I'm sorry.
What is it? Did something happen?
I think Mom might be cheating on you.
Huh? You think Rosa might be cheating on me?
Well, now that you're overseas working for a while, I think Mom's been bringing a guy over to the house.
Just give me a second.
I can't believe her. After she divorced my dad and married you, I thought we finally had a happy family. And we didn't have to worry about money anymore either. Because of you, I was able to go to the college I always dreamed of. I was so happy when you came to see me graduate. I'm so thankful for you and everything you've done for us. I can't believe she would do this to you. You're such a nice person. I can't forgive her for betraying you like this.
Anne, just calm down. I don't want to get worked up about this at the moment. Let's talk about this and see why you think she's cheating. Can I ask you a few questions about it?
Oh, sorry, of course.
First, do you know who this person is that you think she's cheating on me with?
It's a guy from her work, you know, the part-time job she has. I think he's still a student.
A student? You mean like a college student? As in, the guy is younger than you?
Yeah, I don't know his full name, but I heard Mom call him Martin.
Martin, huh? Do you think that's his first name or his last name?
Well, I didn't hear her say Mr., so I think it's his first name.
If that's the case, then it probably is. So, his first name is likely Martin. I'm assuming you either caught them doing something or there's some conclusive evidence or something?
Yeah, I was coming home earlier than I usually do and I saw them coming out of the house before I got there. They kissed goodbye before he left. It wasn't just once or twice that I saw this either. I've seen him leaving the house and them kissing each other goodbye many times.
This doesn't sound like a misunderstanding.
I think Mom tried to get him out of the house just before I come home. I've only seen them from down the street, so they don't know that I know.
What do you mean your mom tries to get him out before you come home, yet you've seen it many times?
Well, from last month, the hours at my job changed ever so slightly. I finished just 15 minutes earlier than I did before. But the timing is perfect now. I can take an earlier train home from work, and the transfer at the subway with the earlier train is much smoother. There's hardly any wait now, so I actually get home much faster than before. I get home about 30 minutes earlier now, but since I usually see that guy leaving just before I get home, I've been waiting around outside before I go in. So Mom still doesn't know I'm coming home early now.
I see, so that's how you found out about him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to see your mom do such a thing. It must be hard for you.
Honestly, she disgusts me. I can't believe what she's doing. Even if it was someone her own age, I couldn't forgive her for it. But this guy's even younger than I am.
Anne, are you gonna be okay?
Huh?
It sounds like you don't want to keep living in that house, do you? If you want, you can move out and get your own place so you don't have to put up with this anymore.
But
don't worry about the cost. I know you're working, but you likely haven't prepared for this, so if you need help with rent, I'll help you. It'll be your first time living on your own, so I know it's going to be quite a change for you. But if you keep living with your mom while she's doing this, it's going to cause you even more stress.
Yeah, I guess. So, is it okay if I take you up on your offer then?
Of course. If you ever need anything, you can always count on me. I don't care what anyone says, you're my daughter.
Thanks, Dad.
I'll look into what your mom has been doing.
Don't worry, I'll help you with that.
Yeah, but...
Don't worry about it. Just talking to you about this whole situation has made me feel a lot better. Plus, I know Mom's schedule pretty well. I know when she's out and when she usually has that guy over. And I'm sure when I move out, Mom will have that Martin kid over at her house as much as she wants.
I see. You want to help me so we can both get to the bottom of this.
If we find out she's really doing what I think she's doing, I'll never speak to her again.
Well, let's get conclusive evidence before you go and cut all ties with her, okay? But if this is difficult for you, you don't have to do it, okay? Don't let it drive you crazy. Make sure you talk to me long before that, okay?
No problem, I understand.
Rosa, can I talk to you now?
Oh, yeah, what is it?
Nothing. I was just wondering what you're doing right now.
Oh, I can't remember the last time you messaged me to just chat. Usually you only contact me if you need something or if it's a special occasion.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I've had a lot of things on my plate for a while, but things are finally starting to reach a conclusion.
Oh, well, that's good. You've seemed really busy with work.
Oh, yeah. Well, work is still a little busy, but things have been busy with my personal life, too.
Your personal life?
Well, now that I'm living by myself, there's a lot of things I have to keep track of and do myself.
Yeah, I guess so. Now that you mention it, Anne isn't relying on me anymore either. She's quite independent now. In fact, I haven't heard from her in a little while. I'm here all by myself. When she said she wanted to move out and be on her own, it was quite unexpected, but I guess I can understand how she feels.
Yeah, but she comes to see you on the weekends sometimes, right?
Yeah, I guess. She's not far away. She said her new place is just one stop away on the subway. She comes back here to get a few things from her old room or to drop something off now and then. I'm sure when she's done whatever she's doing, she'll get tired of being by herself and move back in with me.
By the way, do you know why Anne decided to move out and live on her own?
Huh? Well, she's a young lady now. She's got a steady job, so I guess it's just that time. I was starting to think it was about time she got out on her own anyway.
Oh, I see. So, if she hadn't become independent, there was a pretty good chance you might have tried to get her out yourself, huh?
Huh? What do you mean? What are you getting at? It sounds like you're trying to catch me saying something.
I'm getting at what you think I'm getting at. I think I've already caught you.
Pardon?
Earlier you said you were all by yourself, but there's 2 people in the house now, right?
Huh? I told you Anne moved out. I'm the only one left here. If you would hurry up and come back here, there'd be 2 of us and we could live together like husband and wife again. But it seems like that's impossible. At least for a while, huh?
For a while, huh? I don't think it'll ever be possible again. Yeah, impossible.
Huh? What's gotten into you? You've been acting weird this whole conversation. I have no idea what you mean.
Am I being too vague for you to understand? I assumed you'd know what I meant, and this conversation would have been a lot quicker, but I guess I have no choice.
Just tell me what you're trying to say. What?
I've got a lot of provocative pictures here, but for now I'll only send this one since it's half decent. This room, it's clearly our bedroom, isn't it?
What is this?
I'm just wondering why there's another man in our bedroom.
Oh, this guy, he's one of Anne's friends. He came over here to see Anne, but she moved out, so she's not here. He came all the way to see her, so I didn't want to send him away. I let him in for coffee, that's all. After that, he started feeling a little sick, so I let him lie down on her bed until he felt better. That's all. That's what happened. I don't know who took this picture, though.
So, you don't know the details of how this picture was taken?
Well,
You made up such a long explanation of what happened in the picture, but you never thought of an excuse as to how the picture was taken.
Stop it. These aren't excuses. It's the truth. This kid is Anne's friend.
I'm starting to get tired of this. I'm done with this conversation. Have you not realized I'm playing dumb on purpose?
Huh? What are you saying?
I've already finished looking into everything.
What are you talking about?
The picture I just sent you, it came from the hidden camera that was placed in our bedroom.
Hidden camera?
Don't bother going to check now. It's already been removed.
But how did you come back here sometime without telling me? But that'd be so difficult to do.
Are you going to admit to cheating on me or not?
Oh, God. Fine, whatever. I admit it. That's what you wanted to hear, isn't it? That guy is my boyfriend. His name is Martin Turner, and he's 22 years old, and I love him. He's not a smelly old man like you. He's young and cute, and he's my boyfriend.
Is that so?
I don't care if you divorce me. I'll pay you compensation money. Is $20,000 good enough?
Oh, so you're even willing to pay me compensation money, huh?
Whatever. Anne is working now. I'm sure she has money to help me. Anne will take my side in this. I know she'll help me pay you whatever you try to screw me out of in the divorce.
Sorry to bust your bubble, but Anne was the one who leaked all this information about you to me.
What?
Anne was the one who set up the hidden camera in your bedroom, too.
But why would she?
She was the one who saw you cheating on me in the first place.
But I'm her mother. No matter what happens, she'll take my side. She has my blood running through her veins, not yours. I'm her real mother. You're not her real father.
That's exactly why she won't forgive you.
What?
Your previous husband, the reason you and Paul broke up, you told Anne it was because your husband cheated on you, right?
Well, that's what happened. That's why I told her that.
No, Anne knows the real reason.
Huh?
She went to see Paul, her real father, recently.
What? She wouldn't do something like that. I've never told her Paul's address or contact info.
I know. She got it from one of her relatives. Apparently, some of your relatives still keep in touch with him because they know he's not a bad person.
Who told her?
I didn't ask that, so I have no idea. Anyway, when she met with him, he told her the real reason he divorced you was because you cheated on him. And you kept telling Anne that he never paid you child support either. And that's why you could never afford to buy Anne anything. Paul couldn't believe you told her such a lie. He proved to Anne that he had been paying you child support the whole time. Anne realized you'd just been lying to her and were keeping it all for yourself. You never used any of that money to help her, not to help her with school or clothes or anything for her. In fact, I think Paul's going to be getting in touch with you pretty soon about that, now that he knows the money wasn't put towards Anne.
Stop it. Why are you doing this? You're making it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Just stop it.
Anne told me everything Paul told her, and he had proof to back up what he was saying. Paul divorced you when Anne was still in elementary school, but you never used the child support payments to help her with anything. Her clothes were always hand-me-downs from neighbors or used clothes from the Salvation Army. Even when her underwear or socks ripped, you just sew them up instead of buying her new ones. You made her wear her clothes until they literally fell apart. And when she entered high school and started dreaming about going to college and her future, you told her that since her father wasn't paying child support, she couldn't go. You told her if she wanted to go, she'd have to get a job and work her way through college. Or worse, you tell her to forget about college and just get whatever crappy job she could with a high school diploma. Luckily, when Anne was in her second year of high school, we married and I became her father. I remember that because she was working every day at her part-time job while trying to get high enough marks to enter college.
That's not true. Exactly. Come on, it doesn't matter now anyway. I did all that for her own good.
For her own good.
I wanted to teach her the importance of money, how to make it, and that she shouldn't waste it when she finally gets it and stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, all the money Paul has been sending you for child support, you must have it saved up somewhere, unspent, right? You wouldn't have wasted it, right?
Well, that's...
You spent it all, didn't you? All on yourself, right? Wasteful things. Anything to satisfy your desires. But nothing concrete that Anne could ever see, right?
No,
Anne wants nothing to do with you ever again. She's already cut all ties she had to you.
Huh?
That address she gave you where she said she moved to, it was only temporary. She's already left that place.
You're lying, right?
So, anyway, he's there now, right? Isn't he? That Martin guy you're having the affair with?
What? No, why would you think that? I'm in the house all by myself.
I've already verified that Martin is in the house. Me and my sources, including my lawyer.
Huh? What do you mean, lawyer?
The one Martin's wife and I went together to hire.
What?
You know, even though Martin is young, he has a wife and kids, right? He may still be a college student, but his wife is older than him and has a job. They have 2 kids together.
Wait, hold on. You mean Martin's wife knows too?
Yep, your secret is out. Everyone knows everything. We're talking with the lawyer about how we're going to go about suing you for compensation money. Just in case it wasn't clear, his wife is going to be suing you, and I'm suing you too.
No, wait. I don't have that kind of money.
I think they're going to meet up and talk with you about this right now. They told me they're already outside your house. When Martin's wife and lawyer tried to enter the house, the door was locked. I guess Rosa just doesn't know when to give up. Of course, I had prepared for that and had a copy of my key sent to Martin's wife and our lawyer, so there was no trouble getting in. Martin didn't put up a fight and quickly divorced his current wife. I think that was the first time Martin had ever seen a woman's rage. I heard he was literally shaking in fear. He was like a puppy being sized up for dinner by a wolf. And as for Rosa, my wife, Anne cut all ties to her and I divorced her. She had no one she could turn to. She was left groveling in her own self-pity. During the divorce proceedings, all her past mistakes were brought up, and I think she reluctantly realized she was in the wrong. After Martin's now ex-wife and I got finished suing Rosa for compensation money, she was again taken to court for squandering all of Paul's child support payments. Rosa has since moved back in with her parents, and she's working from early morning to late at night every day to pay off the 3 lawsuits she lost. Even with the long hours she's working, it's going to be many years before everything is paid off.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time.